Well, that's a good thing there's nothing out though. And everything is perfectly safe.
Yeah, so with an 8, um, he had no knowledge of that. But you guys are right next to the Williamsburg bridge the Williamsburg bridge that goes over the East River. So maybe you'll notice something a bit later. But for now, yeah, Trident. The dragon seems like a more pressing. Trident would be at full hit points and stuff.
Okay. Oh, it's there's Rob anyway.
Does Rob anybody have a healing factor?
No, but that's okay. I'm already dead.
Already dead.
Yes.
Is this lore that we're learning, or
Yes.
are your hit points? Oh, okay.
Lore. Not hit.
Damn, I think I'll stick with only Slipstream actually.
Okay. Where's is Devil's Advocate just staying on the other Carnage and keeping him contained?
Yeah, let's go with that. If suddenly Slipstream dies, then maybe I'll bring someone, but for now,
Yeah,
I'll
that's
stick in
perfect.
this battle.
And then, yeah, Danny, I see you're back. We're still figuring out who's playing who because there's so many characters involved at the moment. But you've still got Silk that had you were playing last time. Wolverine and Sabretooth are probably facing off against each other, so we can we can sort of leave them out of this fight for now, unless you do want to control them. But because there's so much going on. But that also depends. Is there someone else you'd like to bring into this scenario? Do you want to bring? Would Red Shot be showing up maybe, or would Captain America be continuing? It's up to you who you want to bring into the scene. Because Rob Anybody's running over here. Starflare has just flown in, and then everyone that was in the Savage Lands has kind of emerged here in a big fight.
Silk is fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah, if something terrible happens to Silk, you can bring someone else in. Especially Red Shot, I will say, since there's all the symbiote stuff going on, there's a good chance that Red Shot may be the connection to the rest of the Spider-Verse that to actually tell them what's going on. But we can we can get to that and where he is a bit later on. For now, uh, yeah, do you want to play just Silk or do you want to do Silk and Wolverine again?
I'm just taking Silk.
Okay, cool. You should select control. Oh yeah, and for those who didn't hear, there's a module, so you can just press K now, and it should actually wait. If I it doesn't work.
Well, let me try, because I'm Starflare now. Nope, it still has me as... Okay.
You may have to change it in the setting.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, there we go. It should be fixed now. If anyone presses K, it'll put you on the stage and show up your portrait. Should work for everyone.
Nope.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
sucks.
Not
That's
sure it
perfect.
works. Not sure it works for Rob, but
Yeah.
There are also Tell everyone just put the portrait away there for Hawkeye.
I'm trying. It doesn't want to go away. I'm hitting K. Does not want to go away.
Ah, so that's how it done.
Can you see?
Open
your-
Hawkeye and remove from stage. Then add whoever you play to stage, and that works.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
the thing is, it's meant to do it automatically, but yeah, I can.
Why are you doing this?
Open Hawkeye's sheet. Okay, never mind. Works.
There we go. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with that.
Yeah,
So-
because plenty going on there.
Monday. Man, do we want to bring Linley in? This is like his only chance to become human again.
Why is it his only chance?
Because the dragon is here.
Yeah, who said he's leaving?
Yeah, part of the problem is that Lindley is currently sort of locked up with Doctor Strange, so you could try and get the dragon to him.
Ooh.
What Factor wants with this dragon and why? Because Factor opened the portal and that they've just come through. He used the 10 rings
Oh,
to
yeah.
open that portal. Yeah, Rob, but would you be coming with Fin Fang Foom? Would he be joining?
It's a question for
Yeah.
Fifang Foon. Pretty sure.
Honestly,
think-
I don't know if he would join. It's
Yeah, I mean,
no idea.
Oh my god, what did I?
yeah, I don't know. I guess it's up to what you guys would have told him as like Captain America and all of them, because he's here in town. I don't know if you want. Obviously, you could have a dragon fight the other dragon, but you still aren't sure why Factor wanted him in New York to begin with. So maybe you don't want him going towards the enemy. I don't.
The only thing we promised him is that, as you know, that he doesn't. Yeah, like the only thing we
Fifang Foon
expected,
will. Yeah. sorry.
like, as we just told him he can be an American and that he shouldn't join the enemy for in exchange for remaining neutral. I think that's about what we came to our negotiation, if I remember correctly.
He needs to make a vigilance check, and if he succeeds, he smells another hot dog cart and goes there.
Yeah,
Fi-
like that.
We just need oh, I know it. We just need some superheroes with superpowers. Just gate of hot dogs stands. Just summons in hot dogs. That way you can navigate him.
Yeah, we're gonna say with that, since we wanted in the player's favor, and him joining you in this fight would definitely be in your favor. Instead, he does. The Barclay Center is just down the road, which there is going to be many hot dog stands out there, and he's just eaten one entire hot dog stand, boiling water and all, everything, even the umbrella, as he just figured that was, like you get in a cocktail. But he starts making his way back through the city. So now there are news helicopters flying around that are currently filming 2 dragons entering New York City. And of course, J. Jonah Jameson is reporting this as like dragons attacking the city. But Fin Fang Foom is just casually making his way. So we'll say that's where Captain America goes as well. That's why he's not rushing over here, because he realizes Brooklyn's about to get squashed by a dragon looking for hot dogs. So part of the team has gone there, and who is on screen right now is who has rushed to this particular let the initiative decide how we kick things off. Buddy, it's a roll for initiative.
I think this is how.
That's just beautiful.
Oh.
Looking for the water person.
This roll might be. Does Slipstream have a thing that he automatically gets if
Yes. I just got a 6 on the middle die, so I stay the same place in the initiative order.
Yeah, that's cool because Factor, because he can see the future, he also automatically gets a fantastic. So did Shalom. Okay, so it's a lot of people to act on the bonus round here. Silk got a fantastic as well, and who was it? Trident.
Yeah, Trident as well.
Okay, awesome. So then we're going to kick things off here with just because they are they're going to be having their own narrative thing. I didn't even roll for Wolverine. He's going to go on Sabretooth. But
Sabretooth
as
will
we
grab him, throw him somewhere, and jump after him as they're gone.
yeah, exactly. Well, Wolverine's already been thrown. I think Vision threw him through the portal. So yeah, we're going to say. Oh, actually, no, he's still up there at this point. So on the fantastic, looks like Trident is going to be up first as you arrive to the scene and see all this madness.
What the hell? I'm gonna glide using my new boots, and I'm gonna tell these people to run. I'm gonna stand here. I'm gonna yell. Is this guy? Is this an enemy? Yeah, no, this is an enemy, and I'm gonna throw. I'm gonna throw Trident.
You can also give me an ego check to try and convince the crowds to run because they are just as bewildered, and you see a couple of them have pulled out their phones and are trying to film this because this is definitely going to go.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, that guy goes, "A good idea," and is going to run down the street, and you'll earn a point of karma. We'll say,
And launch. 13.
"We'll miss." It's fine, just a bonus round as the dragon coils around and your trident, it just like slithers out of the way mid-air of your trident as it flies back.
Well, that's a problem. And that's my turn.
You see Silk, who was also stuck to the dragon, but currently is on top of a light post, like on the lamp post, right next to where this dragon is flying up into the sky. What are you going to do?
And the giant carnage laying.
I see a carnage. And for that, it must die. Let's see. God damn it, what the fuck does she even have attacks? Oof. Okay, let's try that.
So reset everyone's hit points, so everyone that was in the Savage Lands has half of what they ended up with.
What?
Half of their hit points, I think.
Yeah, because everyone had double hit points in that fight, so I've
Oh,
just
okay.
divided everything. But
So we're having our health. Okay.
Okay, perfect. Oh, well,
you're back to normal now, is basically. But everything's back to where it was. But yeah, so your hit points may be very low if you took a lot of damage in that fight.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's time to spider strike him and see what happens. Apparently, nothing. Oh, I've gone. Just use that.
Fortunately, not enough. As you swing in towards Carnage and make that spider strike, he emerges from the flames and kind of bats you out of the air, just so you have to backflip out of the way.
Perfect.
But
And
that
I
is just a
swing.
bonus round.
Perfect. I
Oh,
swing
right.
away, and so at least have fire between me and Carnage.
Okay, nice. The dragon is going to continue. Oh wait, actually, can this dragon fly? I just suddenly remembered. Maybe he can't.
He has
His
wings on his
wings.
arm.
I sure fucking hope so.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the flight power. That
Oh.
is ridiculous.
Aesthetically pleasing. They're used for mating.
yeah, it's entirely just for the display. But yeah, so we're going to say that the dragon, as it's kind of emerged, it is going to cling onto the building where where Trident is, as it kind of emerges, bringing Saber, and that portal is going to close. Yeah, you see him kind of cling onto the side of the building right above you there, right, and then he is going to make an attack. As it kind of clings onto the side of the building, it's going to go into a defense stance here on this bonus round, as it kind of looks around bewildered, trying to figure out what the hell just happened. It emerged from an egg in a volcano and then shot up through the ceiling and landed in New York City. So it is trying to figure that out, but it'll have trouble on melee attacks. Then we go Starflare. You get a fantastic as well?
No.
Okay,
Regular.
no,
I
then
forget what I rolled.
yeah, that's fine. Then it means I think Factor is going to be up next.
Oh boy.
So for Factor, see if I can do this.
Nice place.
Yeah, we gotta crash through it. I don't know how fine it is anymore.
Yeah, the window over here is completely smashed, and outside you can see all the that intersection is where the dragon is rampaging. But currently on the inside, it's just the two of you as Factor gets to his feet. He says, "Well, you really are as fast as they say. Even I couldn't see that one coming. But I'm afraid you're too late. The dragons are here, and it won't be long before God arrives after." And he is going to sort of pull the rings onto his body. And I believe last we saw you were trying to get the rings off of him.
I think so, yes.
So he is going to, as you're trying to pull them off, he pushes them towards you instead, and he's going to cast the Crimson Bands of Cyttorak as the rings expand and try to trap you, Slip.
I don't like the sound of that. The role is also private.
I will fix that. Okay, so this is an Ingo against your melee defense. There's an 18 hit.
18 unfortunately hits.
Then you are going to be paralyzed as
Oh,
the rings kind of wrap themselves around you and he lifts you into the air so that you can't use your super speed. But you are paralyzed, and breaking out of them will require a melee check versus a TN of 20.
That's very bad. And paralyzed mean I cannot do any action. I have to try to break out. That's all I can do.
Pretty much. I think, no, not quite that bad. That's pinned. Unless I always mix them up. Yeah, you cannot move or take any actions that require melee or agility checks, and your agility defense is reduced to 10 against ranged attacks. Close attacks automatically hit you.
Okay.
Yeah, Factor starts moving across the room. But we go right back to you, Slipstream, as you've just been ringed.
I don't know how magic works, both in character and out of character. But I do know that I have a phase self.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
I will say you're physically restrained by 3 of the 10 rings that have expanded and crushed themselves around you. So, yeah, very cool. You phase, and I'm just, yeah, I think that gets you out. I see no reason why not.
Yippee.
Just, what does that actually look like? Are you just vibrating at the frequency that?
Yeah, I'll pull
you-
the Flash from the series, I think, and it just vibrates fast enough to move through atoms, and moves through the rings.
That just looks at you with bewilderment, like, oh shit.
Oh shit! But that's my turn, as I will heal up a bit, and that's an action to do that.
And then with the marbles, I think so.
I think that's it.
So then back to the top of the round outside with Sabretooth, who is going to be jumping off of the dragon and just going, come here, Jimmy boy, as he launches and attacks Wolverine.
Oh, I forgot I can use my reaction to attack. Ah, shit.
You can use your reaction to
I
attack.
can
Have
use
you
my
got all those-
reaction as a standard action, or my standard action as a reaction once a round. I forgot. That's fine.
Well, do you want to do that to try and heal up?
You know what? Yeah, I'll use a karma point to heal up as well.
Yeah, I think it's a good use of a lightning action.
Yeah, pretty good roll.
So Sabretooth and Wolverine are in a clash there together. But try to go back to you as the dragon looms above on the side of the building.
Yep. I suppose to say. It's not
Also,
threat to him.
there's a civilian on that building. I was just going to say, a dragon landing on it is definitely wrecking the side of that building. So he's probably like he was trying to get away and is now scrambling not to fall as this whole building is collapsing.
Then I'll do some superheroing and save him. Sure, I'll do.
You can see the floor is kind of collapsing at his feet, and he's like sliding down towards it as he's trying to scramble his way back onto the rooftop. The whole corner of the building is kind of breaking off at this point.
I guess so can I go and like climb this start jumping up the building? I wanna make sure I can catch this guy if he gets into trouble. I wanna
Yeah,
move
I mean,
towards the
It's pretty close by. With your boosters, you could easily get up.
cool. And move, and that is
You
he?
can-
Yeah.
So I was going to
Go
say
ahead.
you can grab a falling civilian with as part of your movement action. A civilian doesn't require like a standard action to help like that.
Very well. So I'll grab him and try to get him on either like onto the ground where it's safe and have him moved.
So yeah, movement wise, you've got him grabbed. If you want to bring him back down to the ground, then yeah.
Oh, so kind of right up the side and then grab him and slide back down. Whew. Go.
Thanks, Aquaman. And he runs off down the road. You'll earn another point of karma, unless you kill him for calling.
Who the hell is Aquaman?
No, no.
He should have called.
in this universe too.
He should have called him the Deep.
I don't think you should have called him the Deep.
No, he values his life. He was just genuinely didn't know what your name was.
I will drop the heroic trick in a second.
If he calls you the Deep.
Yes.
This
And
Trident's building arc.
and I'll toss a sword at the guy. Wait. I tried it at the dragon again.
20
Nice.
is gonna hit, but you do. Hold on. Does defensive stuff?
I think it's
Double
on
hit.
melee.
Yeah, any close attacks have trouble. So
If he has
that
like
is
the
gonna-
unflappable poise, I think it also works for ranged. Like the Beto thing. Like the one
no,
that
it
requires defense.
still says any close attacks for unflappable poise, which he does have, but you'll
Is
actually have
it like
double
double?
trouble.
Oh, okay, double.
But that, if you're throwing it, 20 hits.
And I'm gonna yell, "Hey, down here!" So he can keep his eyes on.
He is going to use a reaction for brace for impact as you deal some damage there. But he's going to take that damage to his focus instead.
Understood. No, that's my turn then.
Yeah, decent hit though, as the dragon kind of spins around and deflects the trident, sending it back at you. This dragon knows kung fu. So does Silk though. What's she gonna do behind the fire there? And next to, I will say, a full wreckage of a helicopter, which I'm not sure how much mighty she has, but just say.
Let's see, she has a mighty one, which, let's see.
Grab the helicopter blade and start swinging.
Oh, that's actually a good
Just
idea.
the blade.
Yeah, she could easily pick up the blade. I'd say that's big, but the full helicopter would be huge, so she'd have to make a check to try and lift that.
Oh, well, let's just take a blade and try to smack that Carnage with it.
You're actually breaking a blade off of there, or are you just like using your webs to actually rotate the blades kind of right next to it?
Yes, exactly. Let's give him a merry-go-round.
Will it blend?
See. There seems webcasting. That seems like a good one.
If it does, don't drink it.
I'd say make this one a spider strike because you are actually dealing damage.
Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, 16 just hits. Yeah, you spin it around and it just like catches him in the back of the neck.
Sholo, use snap. It was all yours.
That's fine. My job is done.
Checking his reactions. No, yeah, that nearly takes Carnage's head off, but you just see the uh, the symbiote like reattaching before it falls to the ground, as the dragon now is realizing that it's not where it wants to be, so it is going to make an attack. Oh, it does have reactions, right? So actually, it's going to go into an attack stance as it kind of turns to you, Trident, and lets out this bellowing roar. It is now like on the defense and attacking, which I don't think we've seen anyone do. But there's literally
No,
no reason you can't. It can
technically,
concentrate. So yeah, he is now going into an attack stance and kind of looks at you, Trident, as it comes down to the ground, and it looks like it is making its way onto the street, but its eyes are on
Oh no.
ground level. Stop there.
Wow. This is a tough choice. Giant dragon or Carnage symbiote? Take on.
hit the both with a barrage.
Can I hit them both with the?
I don't know if you have barrage. I'm just spitballing.
I do, but do I have the space? Let me see.
It's like 10 spaces. I think you have the space.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've also got a lot of
Yeah.
movement with your flight, so I'm sure you can get with it, right?
Yep, I can. I got 24. I think 24 right there is. Oh, yeah, that's 14. That's perfect.
That's a long way.
Yeah. Let's move over here. And we're going to barrage everybody. Oh no!
Well,
So
it's
they
every
take
enemy. Not just
Yeah.
everybody.
every
Unless the
enemy.
civilians.
So yeah, not the civilians. I think it's like Dragon, Shao, Sabretooth, and Carnage. All three of them.
Shao is the dragon. Yeah. Oh, you said 3, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, 86.
Half of that.
Well, it's fantastic, so it would be all of it, right?
So it's normal.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's half.
Oh, yeah.
But you do blind all of them. Go around.
Oh, yeah, they are blinded. Yeah.
But it's just I'm just gonna put it down so I can see.
Yeah.
What 10 spaces?
Yeah, 10 spaces. Did I ever delete that?
So yeah,
Yeah.
essentially light that area up. Yeah. Quick. What was
So
it? 43 damage to.
yeah, 40. Yeah.
How the reactions work against that. They might be able to give you a trouble with their dodges.
Ooh, yeah.
It does target the resilience.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, sorry, I was just these characters are very powerful, so they've got a lot of moves to look through. But yeah, I think they both take that damage.
Oh, and how much was that? That was 15. Okay.
Always say just deal the damage and then put half back, and then I don't take my own.
35.
Okay, yeah, very nice. Sorry, that took a while.
Nice. So yeah, I think Starflare getting to the intersection just releases just this barrage of bolts of
I assume he's staying airborne at this point.
yeah, he's staying airborne, and he has his eyes on like the civilians at the corner.
Okay, nice.
He's here.
So yeah, so,
That's it. That was my standard act.
okay, then we go to Carnage, who yeah gets completely lit up by that and is screeching out in anger and pain, but is going to move into the middle of the street and is going to use his extended reach, which
Not again.
is ridiculous, but is going to make a spider strike here. And what rank is Starflare at this point?
4 rank.
Lucky for Starflare, he's not. He's not going to use combat trickery against you, and he's actually going to ignore Starflare as he kind of brushes you out of the way with the tendrils that he sends shooting towards the dragon, who I suppose is
Yeah.
on the ground. Also not high enough. Oh, damn, he can't use combat trickery. I was wrong. And Spider Strike, he'll have double close. Fortunately, a 16 still hits.
Damn.
Not too much damage, but yeah, you can see Carnage is kind of ignoring the rest of you and is just trying to grab at that dragon. However, with that one, he doesn't manage to whip it up as it kind of kicks a lot of that off of it. But you can see he is actively targeting the dragon, and then his healing factor kicks in. So Carnage in the middle of the street, just reaching out for that dragon. As we go back to the interior, where Factor sees you breaking out of that. those- Then he's actually not going to mess around. He kind of sees what is happening, and he's going to pull from his suit a what looks like an Egyptian ankh, as he pulls out the zodiac key and holds it like a gun. As you see it kind of start to glow, and it looks like he's using the power of the zodiac key to like power up the 10 rings as well. Like everything, as you break out of those rings, they shoot back to his wrists, and they all start glowing. As he then fires a blast at you, Slipstream, and he just shoots you with this beam of light. At least he attempts.
I so hoped he would throw a ring at me.
I mean, you see the rings are kind of floating in front of him, and just creating this extra powerful blast, as he's going to put in 30 points of focus to.
Oh, 15 misses. My agility.
Yeah, then he is going to use a react. Oh no, don't do that for him.
Well, in that case, I'll use a reaction. Try to wisecracker him. Unless he's trying to improve his roll, then I'll wait for this. It triggers afterwards.
Oh, yeah, he's got a few tactics powers that I thought he could use, but they won't actually apply. He can. It's only if he has trouble he can do a thing.
Okay.
So no, that blast is. I assume you're going to dodge. He's going to destroy that piano behind you, and just kind of the rest of you from the outside see this beam cut through the window and kind of go across the street as the Slipstream dodges out of the way, and we go back to.
Wait, can I use a wisecracker before my turn?
Yeah,
As he misses?
before your reactions reset. Sure.
Let's see. Oh,
Oh wow.
against his ego. 16 with a marble.
16 is going to be a fantastic failure.
Oh. Do I use my final? Yeah, I'll use my final karma point. I have a funny joke ready. I need to succeed. Oh man. Well, I failed. I put my hand behind my back and say, "How many fingers am I holding?" And he'll
Yeah.
probably know that it's a middle finger.
Yeah, he just glares at you. He goes, "I'm going to shoot that one finger off," and just as continues blasting, cutting out the window around you. I imagine your speed is what now, or making him miss. But then we go to your turn. What are you going to do?
Eh, I just want to go for the rings. I think if I can. At least if it's possible.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you're trying to disarm him exactly.
Because I don't think
That'd be
pulling them
fun.
is a very easy option.
Just cut his hands off. That's one way to
How
disarm a person.
very probably a very stupid question, but how tight are the rings around his arm?
They seem magically bonded to his arms, so they keep like shooting out when he does things and then sort of flying back onto his arms. But it looks like this uh, sort of electric, like these sparks that are keeping them attached. So it's not like they never actually sit all the way on his arms, but it seems like they're magically bonded too.
Okay. I was going to phase self and then put my hands in between the rings and cancel the phase so they are around my arms as well as his. But it probably won't work if they are magically bound.
You could attempt that, but you'd be trying to like override the magic and kind of bond them to yourself instead, which would be very difficult. Would It's possible.
You know what? I'll use my action to use a speed blast and blast him to try to stun Factor, and maybe it will help me out in the process. So speed
Yeah.
blast. 14 against his agility.
He's going to use a reaction for an elemental protection on this, but that does hit.
Does no damage. It just stuns him. But
Okay, then his elemental protection is going to stop it from stunning him as
Oh, okay.
he creates like a shield as he blasts with that the zodiac key. It's going to kind of counteract the tornado that you're sending it.
Okay, well, an attempt was made. I'm going with my plan anyway. As I'll phase my hands in between the rings as well as him and unphase myself.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll say it's the rings that kind of shoot out to block that speed blast, and then you just fly in there and try and put your arms in the other side. So this, I'm going to say you can make a melee versus his ego, because the ego is his power that's kind of keeping it there, but you can make a melee like disarming attack.
Oh, so I have an edge from blazing fast fists. Yeah, let's do it. Melee with an edge. That's a very bad roll. I don't think I cannot succeed. If against his ego. So maybe a Marvel will help me.
You can succeed, it's possible.
Against his ego, you said, no?
Yeah, I mean, it's high, but it's not impossible.
But I'm rerolling one die. I cannot get above a 16.
Oh yeah, with the die roll you just made,
Yeah.
it's going to be rough. But
Let's see, maybe I get a Marvel here. I didn't. 12. I tried.
so with that, yeah, as you try and you kind of get your hands in there, and you do feel a connection, like you are starting to pull, but he just pulls back and they snap back onto his arms, and he goes, "Oh, nice try. Not today, my friend." And with
Your
that,
friend,
I
buddy.
think that's it.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Then Rob, anybody, back to you. Did Rob have a turn last round? I don't think he did.
No, but this is the first round.
No, it's the second round. Oh, well, no, it's the first actual round. Yeah, true. He didn't get a
Oh,
Marvel.
right.
We just had a lot of Marvels last round.
It's just a lot of characters as well. Okay, yeah. So
Uh,
on to Rob. Anybody, as you finally arrived at the fight.
oh. Run, humans, run! And I'll hit for Venom. It's the bad guy, right? That's the one.
He can hover over his talking.
The ugly red one.
Yeah, no, that's quite
Uh,
clearly about.
And smash.
Like it.
I don't know if it's worth trying to beat him up though. He just keeps healing.
I'll say 16 is a hit. Are you adding any extra focus to that?
No, just normal 6. 30. Wait. Yeah.
Yeah, minimum of 5, so you're adding 6 because it's for every 2 focus.
Yes, an extra 3 damage.
Mhm.
Yeah, as he has no idea what just hit him. Something just he's kind of focused on the dragon, but he's taken a helicopter blade to the head, and then all of a sudden he just gets like a leg knocked out from underneath it.
And I'm gonna try and see if I can get some distance between him and me. Then that's
Why
my
are you
turn.
moving so fast?
He has like
Yep.
speed run, I believe.
Nope, no, you're right. No, I didn't. No, I just didn't put any thought into it. I just didn't look before I moved. That's about them. That is my limit. You got good
Yeah,
call.
I was just like, we've established that he can't cover that much ground, but that's cool. Yeah, you run up, smash Carnage, and we go to the civilians who you. Actually, yeah, can you also make an ego check for the Knack McFeeble who that these civilians are currently trying to live stream the dragon and the symbiote fighting each other, and then you show up and the camera just pans back down and it's you. Get out of here.
Would leadership apply to this?
Yeah, I'd say so. Or public speaking, things like that, definitely.
Present.
Yeah, presence would work.
Yeah. 15.
The person filming you just kind of like stops the video and just goes, okay, well, no one's going to believe that that wasn't AI. I'm out of here. And they start running, but Rob will earn 2 points of karma as you save these two.
That is wonderful. Can I spend karma with a reaction?
To do what?
Heal.
No.
Then-
Slipstream could
then
do
it's-
that because he's got lightning actions, but the healing is a standard.
Understood. That's my turn.
Dance on him for free, probably. So break dancing.
You can always break dance for free. But now we go to Sabretooth, who just got hit by the barrage as well, but he's going to pick up Logan and as they continue fighting. Back to Trident.
Well, I'm having a stare down of a dragon, so this is intense. No. Oh, no. For a moment, I was like, I didn't know Trident had banging hits. And then I realized who I was looking at. Oh, I'm going to step into his bubble and hit him and give him a vicious attack.
I just realized something, but I will not say.
That is terrifying.
Is going to. Oh, you've got double trouble on that. Oh no, until an attack hits. So I think you've only got one trouble because Carnage hit him.
Okay. Modifier. Trouble. Roll the trouble, please. There you go.
It's still just going to hit. However, he's going to spend a reaction for a counter-strike technique as, what does your attack look like that he could potentially come?
I'll just run a big wide arc swing of the trident down on whatever happens to be the closest bits of him at this moment, his leg or something.
But please, could you get Rob off the stage there?
Hey?
See that? You rob anybody's up on the stage. Like,
Oh,
you
it's
just
beyond.
press A.
Got it. Okay, go away. Oh no, it's happening again.
You should
In his
see
shitty,
under the chat. Can you see a little picture of your guys' characters, like of
Yeah.
whoever you control?
Oh. I made it worse. There we go.
Yeah, just because if you see on there, you can also just right click to make them disappear. But yeah, sorry, what were you saying before that?
Don't remember.
And you're going to take half the damage you would have done as he uses the counter strike technique. So you can just deal that damage and put half of that.
Understood.
Yeah, maybe this dragon starts breathing fire down on you as you're trying to attack him, and your armor is taking most of it, but getting a little toasty. Is that going to be Trident's turn?
That'll be my turn.
Go back to Silk.
Well, time to get some heading in on him. Let's see. And let's hit that guy and see. Ooh. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, that'll do.
Oh!
Oh, there we go.
Good job. Wow.
Look at
Remind me,
that.
on Ultimate Fantastic, does that ignore damage reduction, or is it just my make? I always forget the rules for Ultimate Fantastic, but
Yeah.
that is very, very
ignores
good.
damage reduction, and you cannot like react to it. I think.
It ignores all trouble, is what
Oh,
I'm definitely.
Let's see here what it says. Gotta be some rule.
The
player makes such a roll, the character automatically succeeds. No matter what the target number is, it ignores any trouble affecting it. That's it.
Okay, so it ignores trouble. That's what I was remembering. So yeah, you can deal your damage. There's still going to be fantastic success damage. That is very.
Yeah.
And paralyze.
Yeah, and it's also doubled, if I understand this correctly. Because on a fantastic, the enemy take double.
Yeah, it's already
Yeah,
doubled.
that is the.
70.
It's already. Yeah. And it's bleeding, I believe. Not. Wait. Why did you say paralyzed? No. Paralyzed is for.
Oh, hit and run bleeding. Yeah, I
Spider
thought it was
but
Spider Strike.
She's got full. So
And
he's
let me just
bleed.
check something. Blah, blah, blah. Ooh. And then, yes. Wait. I'm confused. Didn't vicious attack used to be a reaction?
No, that's exploit is a reaction.
Ah, okay. Perfect.
Yeah, we used. It was vicious attack that everyone used before exploit.
Yeah, because it's free, like no focus.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
they usually went together.
that's fine. My job is done. I've just beaten up the guy.
Okay, so yeah, Silk comes swinging in out of nowhere and just tears half of Carnage's face off as he drops to the ground, screeching. And uh, actually, Carnage may have something that makes him go after you. If someone, he's got bloodthirsty.
Yeah, bloodthirsty. No, I think bloodthirsty is when you knock someone down. You have to keep attacking
Yeah,
them. There is
yeah,
something
Berserker.
else, Berserk. Yeah.
Yeah, that's,
Berserker?
yeah, he doesn't have Berserker. Yeah, called the violence. But if he knocks you out, he has to make a check or to stop himself from killing you, and it's probably not gonna
Yeah,
put too
but
much
it
effort
needs
into.
to get someone to 0 health to take on, like to bond with them as well. So it's a double-edged sword.
Is indeed. Okay, so at this point, the dragon is moving a little bit away from Trident. He takes one step over here. He sees Carnage is also going for him, so he's going to go for a fast attack. Yeah, he can. Yeah, he can just hit Trident and Carnage. Can't quite get started. Oh, terrible. Maybe not so terrible.
Wow.
Half of that.
Okay.
So Trident, have you taken that?
That's it. Okay.
Half of that.
Yeah, it's fast attacks. The dragon's thrashing around, but it's half that damage. So you can add half of that back.
And Trident 31. That'd be 16, right? Or is it 15?
No, just heal yourself for 20 now.
Yeah, but 15. No, heal yourself for 15, not 20.
Very well, that was the question.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we go on to Starflare as the dragon starts backing away a little bit towards the north.
Okay. I'm gonna over here. I want to start pushing Carnage like towards this wall. So I'm going to hit him with a push. Elemental push.
He is going to use a reaction for spider dodge, so you're going to have a problem.
Oh. Let's see. Did it work?
Roll the trouble. I didn't see the roll, but it looks like it did.
Oh,
You
nice.
get another 5 instead of the 5. So stay the same.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that works. How far can you push it?
It's where does it say?
Uh,
It's
one
one
space
space.
times your.
Yeah, one space times rank.
Okay, so you can't get him all the way into the wall, but you can sort of smash him into the traffic light that's over there as the little walk symbol turns from green to red and just
Nice.
crackles onto Carnage's head.
Okay. That's not bad.
It does damage unless it's fantastic.
Correct.
Oh, oh, okay. Well, let's delete that. On a fantastic. Okay, that's me.
So then, as we go to Carnage, as he gets pushed over there, he's going, I think, do another spider strike, but yeah. Okay, so within reach. So he's going to do another spider strike, this time against the Star Flare and the dragon.
Ooh,
It's extended reach. You can easily reach you.
good.
23. Oh, luckily the
Damage roll is the lowest.
the Marvel wasn't there. I see. I thought he had a way to give himself an edge on those, but so yeah, it's going to be half of that damage.
So, oh, right. I have damage reduction.
He can move 3.
And add.
It's going to basically leap over the dragon and land on the other side with all of his movement. And that,
All right. This
dragon is
officially.
looking bad. And yeah, how's Starflame?
Starflare is good. Let's see. 108.
You go back inside with Factor facing off against Slipstream. As you really are fighting the inevitable, you know? But I admire your commitment. And he's going to actually hold on. Maybe you would. Yeah, okay. He's going to at this point he's going to lash his arm through the rings, and he's actually going to go for a web casting attack on you.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, that's a miss.
So, do you guys know which of the powers lets you like
Web up someone.
add an edge when you when you miss. There's like one of his powers I know does, and I don't know which one.
Add an edge when you miss.
Yeah, it's like one of the tactics. Is it change of plans? No, that's when he has trouble. Maybe he
No,
doesn't have
that's
the thing I'm thinking of.
I know instant replay lets you, if you fail, do it again. Like you check again.
Oh, that is
Sorry.
what it is. I was thinking of instant replay. He doesn't have that. That's what I was thinking of. Thank you. So yeah, he's going to just start trying to web you up with his own symbiote and missing. You're just too quick to back up a little, but then we go back to you.
Yeah, I'll stop him from going out and punch him this time. Just punch him. It's a pretty good punch.
Little hits. He's still got his elemental protection up, but I'm pretty sure you'll break through it easily.
Oh, hoped for a marvel. But yeah, he will most likely break it with a 39.
Yes. 10 points of damage gets absorbed by that, but you break.
Do I? I'll punch him again with my reaction. Damn. Come on. Oh my god. I don't even want the double damage. I just want to punch him so he gets moved away. $39 damage.
Okay, he'll use another reaction to do another elemental protection, and that'll get broken through.
Yep, and that will be my turn.
Yeah, so just applying that. So yeah, you're trying to knock him back, but he's just holding you there with the zodiac key. And then big man down below the dragon, I think, or at least nearby. Oh no, you were going after Carnage, who's just leapt away and uh, swung themselves across the other side of the street.
Throw the giant
Hey.
lamppost.
Hey, I was finding you. Come back, you. I don't know. I don't go to insult.
You can grab the lamppost and use it like the sport where they use it to jump.
Pole vault.
You just vault yourself to Carnage.
Or
If you use your action to ram, you can technically ram into him, but you are a bit injured. It's funny.
or Scottish pole throwing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do that. I'm gonna pick up one of the poles and the street poles and toss it at him.
Okay, nice. Yeah. Good. If level of mighty do you have? 2. So okay, the damage is the same as your normal melee. No, again. So it's an agility check, sorry, but you'll have times 2, an extra 2 to your multiplier. So it's a times 5 on your agility attack, basically.
Wow. Okay.
I have no
Okay,
idea.
12 is gonna miss though.
Ooh, can
don't
I
know.
help? I'm there.
You can,
Can I
right
help?
there.
There we go.
Okay, that's a hit. Oh no, wait, against his agility, uh, you're gonna need another edge there. Gotta beat an 18.
Oh, I have an extra karma. So let me sacrifice it to the cause.
Doing when you... Oh, that's a hit. Perfect, just enough. So you'll add another 12 on, no, 24 on top of it. Oh,
So
actually,
it is-
his damage reduction sort of cancels it out, so it's that 42 is
Jeez. He's got a lot of damage reduction.
yeah, he's
Would
got
he
DR2, but
would he be pinned because he just got the street light lamp
yeah, I like that. He gets impaled and is just,
yeah.
it's like it gone right through his chest, and he's just looking down at it like, what the hell did that little rat just throw at me? But, yeah, he is.
Very well. That's good.
Okay, yeah, Carnage is actually looking really hurt after that one, as the civilians over here, seeing that happen, are of their own accord going to start. So the civilians are clearing out. Sabretooth and Wolverine are still having their own thing and run all the way off the map this time. So they are no longer show up late as we go to Trident again. The Carnage is looking really bad, but so is the dragon. Actually, might be looking worse.
Let's see. How much of that movement stuff do I got?
Probably a lot with flight.
None whatsoever.
Never mind.
I think something broke on my sheets. I no longer have. Oh, 15.
Got
There
a
we
lot
go.
of weird
I know.
shit going on your sheet. I don't know. You've got speedrun on there, but
Uh,
because we discussed changing it, I don't know what you ever actually ended up going with. Because you've deleted flight off your sheet, but I mean, what?
it was kind of a an adjustment to the boots since they were broken. They got not just glide around, kind of like glides on the ground.
Yeah, if you then you can't fly, but you've got your
Yes, but my
um.
run speed is gone. I have no idea what that thing is.
That's probably because speedrun doesn't work like that. Yeah, tell you why. The
Let me
speedrun
see.
actually is a little bit of a setup. So how fast is speedrun supposed to be?
Let me pull up the meat plane and ask them.
It's on your sheet. Multiply the character's regular run speed by their rank to get the new run speed. So It's 15. It's the same as your flight speed.
That is convenient, yes.
So yeah, that makes sense. You don't have the vertical thrust anymore, but you still can sort of air skate around your way there.
But then I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna glide in here and perform a whirling frenzy. I don't know if where I'm standing I can reach both of them.
Yeah, your trident has a reach of 2, so you can easily get them both.
Oh well. Whirling frenzy. $13 to hit. Interesting.
I was waiting for you to start adding edges. It's not going to
No.
hit either.
I have no edges to add. Oh. Well, now I'm in the worst position I can possibly be, surrounded by two very bad guys. Nice.
Yeah, you would probably have actually an edge against Carnage because he's been pinned by the thing, but you'd have double trouble against the dragon. So I think it sort of evens out.
I kind of trouble extra miss.
Yeah, no, I don't have to do that. But is anyone around going to offer an assistance?
You're gonna
Yes,
have to
I,
call.
Items.
Well,
I
13.
can lend you. Yep, I can lend you. I can lend you assistance. I'm there.
You still got another reaction because you already helped rob anybody.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, let me double check.
Also, I'm still down a trouble.
Yes, combat reflexes.
So you can cancel out one of those troubles. I'll say it's just the one because you've got edge against Carnage and double trouble against the dragon. So it's for that multi attack. I'll say it's just one. So then it's going to be that 13 with the help. So if you want to spend any karma or anything to get an edge on that check, you can.
Yeah, let me spend the karma. He's saved a lot of people today, so he's kind of ahead. Actually, that's... Wait, wrong. No, wrong button.
Bless you.
That is going to hit the dragon, but not Carnage.
Very well. That would be 24 halved. 12 then. Oh, no. Depending on a bunch of stuff. It's halved.
Yeah.
Really halved. Jeez.
Yeah, you've only got a times 4. Is that right, actually, the times 4? That seems...
Let's see. That would be Wailing Frenzy would be a main attack. I got a +5 to it, so I have 4 in it. But plus no, that's non-combat. Yeah, no, it's times 4.
Okay. You only rank 3 still. How the... I'm sure you've missed some development points with Trident, because I feel like he's been ranked 3 forever.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah.
Think about it.
You manage to stab into the dragon, who lets out a roar again, and is looking real bad. Yeah. Okay. So we go to Silk. Holy shit, the dragon has a run speed of 30. Okay, I'm understanding why it's not flying around now.
Oh well. Time to finish what I did. Finish Carnage.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good roll. Yeah, if you can finish him, he might have to give up on this drag.
Just a question. What is his rank?
Higher than yours, I'm pretty sure.
That's all
Yeah,
I
he's
need to
rank 5.
know. That's all I need to know. Oh yeah, let's just see. Yeah. That's all I need, because that would mean it automatically upgrades to a Marvel.
I know it didn't matter, but you could have rerolled the 2 instead if it's a Marvel on the middle one.
Yeah. Doesn't really matter. Let's see. Then we doubled that, and let's see. I think he didn't also suffers its effect. Yes, he does. It's doubled the damage, and he suffers the effect.
Yeah, so he's still bleeding. His healing factor stopped the bleeding before, but you keep that going. And he goes, "Ooh, I like you. I'm gonna play with you later." But he's looking like there's just bones and symbiote barely hanging together.
Never again.
And where are you heading there? Because are you climbing up onto that building?
I'm basically just climbing onto the building since that's the closest thing.
Okay, yeah, we'll put you on the outside of the window when we go inside the building. As you can now see Slipstream and Factor fighting it. But we go to the dragon, and the dragon is going to lose its mind. It is going to go for. Oh wait, I've read the wrong stat line. Okay, it's not going to go for unstoppable assault. It's going to go for chain strikes, and it's going to start with trident. It has double edge on this,
Damn.
which if this is a marble, it's going to get to go for carnage as well. Fortunately, only trident is getting.
It's a good thing I survived.
So yeah, regular damage on that, which is quite a bit.
36.
And he's going to use a reaction. Oh, that's not a reaction. I'm used to playing a character with always ready. He can't do this all day as a reaction. So, yep. That's looking good.
Yeah, everything's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm supposed to be leaking blood.
Actually, the dragon, realizing the situation it's in, is going to start to run.
Hey,
Going
maybe Doctor
to
Strange
start.
has seen it on the news and he's sending the vampire guy here. Who knows?
Maybe. Everyone's still sort of holding on at this point, but the dragon's going to start charging down the street, hopefully trying to get away from Carnage. Stop there, you're going to be up first.
All right, let's see if we can take Carnage out.
Actually, Carnage is, before that happens, is going to try and rip that the pole free from his chest with an escape reaction. He hasn't used his reaction. So this is going to be against rob anybody's melee defense. Is that right? Yeah.
Yep.
Nope. He's like, ah! He's completely pinned. So you're going to have edges against him. Start.
Nice. Okay. All right, let's do an elemental blast. And I think this is the one that I can add focus to.
Yeah.
So I'm rank 4, so I can dump 20 focus points. So that's an extra 10 damage, right? Am I understanding that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
That's-
Okay. All right, let's go. Elemental Blast. No, not Blast. Burst.
Yeah,
Which one is it? Hold on.
Factor is going to use a reaction here as well. I don't think he used one.
He hasn't. No. Wait, he used one to block my second fist.
Oh, he did. Okay, yeah, so he doesn't have his reaction. He doesn't have
Oh, I have
combat
edge on.
trigger or whatever. Combat reflex.
Okay. Confirm.
Oh.
Wow.
A 19 is a hit. Against his
Nice.
agility defense. Yeah, I
Yes.
don't think he can use. I don't think he can use spider dodge if he's pinned. That wouldn't make much sense. I suppose it is Carnage. He can rip himself free, but yeah, let's see. I think the pole pinning him there means he can't. Um, he can dodge that. So roll your damage.
Nice.
So it's an extra 20 on top of that.
Yep. Well,
Even if he could,
10.
he would still have trouble, which would then cancel out anyway.
Yeah, but the 30
Oh.
might have missed. Unless someone used a reaction or a karma.
I have karma. I can spend.
I can get your inaction.
See,
I can
it's
poke him.
okay.
I can
I
poke
think
him.
I'm. Oh, is he gone? Oh, he's gone.
Yeah. So what does it look like as he tries to get out of the way, but the lamppost that is impaling him just stops it. You don't have to worry about the rest of the rolls. It all works.
So you see him like the dragon's coming like towards him, and he starts jetting towards Carnage, and he gets, I guess, here somewhere, and just chucks a big ball of energy at him, and it just kind of like uh, just like a mini explosion where he's at, and he's like desperately trying to grab the lamppost out of his chest, and he sees this ball of light coming towards him, and he goes unconscious.
Okay. So is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay, so then we see Carnage here as these explosions have gone off and he's just lying here in this pile of goo and blood. He's you see he's down, but he is not quite yeah, he's unconscious. He can't do anything. But he is going to kind of angrily you just see he's trying to reform and his body is the healing because he's got the healing, but it is not enough to bring him up um, at the end of the turn. But you do hear him going, "No, this isn't what you predicted, Factor. Lied to me." And that's all he can do on his turn. But his body is reforming. we go back to Factor on the inside. And he's going to look at you, Slipstream, as he just says, I'll put Silk down as well. Oh, where's she? Still sitting on the window on the outside. But Factor's going to hear Carnage being defeated and see the dragon start tearing off down the road. And he goes, "Damn it, boy. You've really stopped me from killing a god today, And I suppose the day is still young, and he is going to use Summon Portal. He's going to take the Zodiac key and the rings, and then he is going to fly into the air with the rings, and he's going to smash through that window as he breaks out of the building. He's kind of breaking through here, and then you see him as he's like holding the Zodiac key. He's kind of glaring at you, Slipstream, as he moves away. But then he's going to point it up into the sky, and he's going to use that summon portal as he calls a portal into space, and he activates. You see on his face a spiral starting to appear as he calls out to Null, and you see this portal starting to open. As there is anyone? Yeah, Starfleet. You're with Shield. You would start to hear emergency comms as Nick Fury gets the things back online, and he goes, "Anyone on the ground? Anyone in New York? You need to evacuate now. The plan has failed. There's too many of them." And you hear Tony Stark is also on this call, just seemingly in confusion. You can hear there's like a bunch of people talking, but it seems like their space laser plan has been ineffective. And as Factor opens a portal, you are going to see a whole other symbiote dragon. I mean, whole other dragon starting to claw its way through the space. Do this. But on Factor's turn, yeah, you're going to all see this portal starting to open up here. You see a different creature appear. It is not all the way through the portal yet. You just see this dragon like climbing through, and you can just see the darkness of space behind it. But we're going to Slipstream at this point.
Okay.
Also, Factor is flying next to above Carnage, and is whatever his plan was, he seems to be giving up on and just summoning these dragons here directly.
Fair. I'm going to do, well, LS Hail Mary, I guess. Not sure. As my action, I'm going to use Timeout. But because of my low focus, I can only get one extra turn. Here.
Is this like the last of your focus that you're spending?
I have 5 more, so I won't be like demoralized, but I won't be able to use anything else pretty much.
Okay.
I'm going to leap. Seen this happen before. Leap towards Factor, and his time is, well, stopped. Maybe it will be easier to take off the rings and close the portal, as I have a few more actions here to try.
You can
few
attempt it.
attempts
Make a disarm check still against his ego.
Yeah. Just have a
So
few
we'll
more
say you have
attempts
to
this
beat an
time.
18 is the DC.
Sorry, say again.
An 18 is his
Okay.
defense score on this.
Possible, but let's see. First try. 6, 4.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, I got.
You got it.
Wait.
Come on, come on, give that itch. Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Okay, so
Wow.
yeah, he's sent like half of the rings up into the sky to open this portal. Like that's what is creating the portal, and it's created this. They like extended off of his arm. So yeah, how do you steal the 10 rings from Factor while time is stopped?
I take off the rest of the rings from his hands and throw them up. So now it's like stairway up, and I just start running on the rings and grabbing the ones behind me until I have all of them.
Nice.
I'll say you could follow that staircase of rings all the way up to the portal where the dragon is pulling itself out. However, if you want to close that portal again, like if you're going up that way, to have them all reconnect, you would have to close the portal from the other side. Unless you've got more things that you can do. I'm just saying, if you run up that staircase and like all the way up to the portal is just opened, you'd have to kind of pull it inside out, the using it like that, because you're not wearing the rings until you get to the other side. Is what I'm understanding.
And the other side is space.
Well, is currently a symbiote dragon, but yes, is in space.
And I don't think I can breathe there.
No, but you are moving at like the space.
Also,
Well,
like I need to get to the other side, grab the rings, and get back in.
potentially, but if you get the rings and you go back to New York, the portal will still be open. You'd have to probably do it on another turn, actually close it.
I have
But
2 more
if you
actions,
want to do it,
so I might be able
Yeah.
to.
I'm not sure how much you have left. I'm just saying there's a moment here where you could immediately close the portal and cut that symbiote dragon off, but you would have to do it from the other side. And yeah, potentially you'd end up in space.
I'll
Not
have to take
potentially,
that risk.
you would,
I will take that
unless you
risk.
go inside the dragon.
Unless I have what?
Unless you go inside the dragon, which is got its massive maw open coming through the portal.
Yeah, but oh. Well, neither option seems good. So I'll go with option A and try to get to the other side to grab all the rings and get back and close it.
Okay. Yeah, then
Might kill me, but I have to.
to close the portal would be a reaction, I believe.
Right now I have an action and a reaction, which I can
Yeah, that's
switch
fine.
around to use both.
Yeah, so to close it would cost a reaction to close the portal, but to get in and out and like close it from the other side and run back in, I'm gonna say is gonna be a difficult agility check, non-combat.
Stretch. Free running helps me.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's go.
Parkouring off the nose of the dragon.
Okay. Agility, non-combat. Edge. That's not good.
Okay.
16.
And you are what rank?
I'm rank
Or
4.
difficult? Double checking. So rank 4, the target number for challenging is 14, and for difficult is 16. So that just
Wow.
succeeds. As the dragon is pulling its head through, you get to the other side, you're kind of standing on its face, and you see for a moment that you are like outside, you can see the earth, and you can see that in front, like between you and Earth, there are explosions going off in space of an entire fleet of Kree ships that basically Iron Man and the others have created like a minefield that they've been. The idea was that when the dragons arrived, they'd blow it up and kill all the dragons. But where you are standing, you see that there are too many of them. There are hundreds of thousands of these symbiote dragons swarming towards the earth. And you kick off of the nose of this dragon back through the portal. As you pull it shut, you slice that dragon's head clean off, and you come landing in the middle of the street here.
I'll crash on the street. That's fine.
Yeah, you should. I mean, I don't think you'll be hurt by that. Wasn't that?
No, I mean I don't mind taking damage as I'm crashing onto the floor.
Yeah, flavor-wise, you'll land in a little crater, but you won't. We won't worry about fall damage right now. It's not that far. And your legs are definitely strong enough to handle the impact. So yeah, you crash down onto the ground as the symbiote head, the head of this dragon, lands next to you, and you're kind of standing in its open jaws, but the thing looks seemingly dead.
Nice work.
Also earn a point of comp for successfully closing the port.
Hooray!
Nice.
And I'll say that's everything because I wasn't counting all of the things.
Yeah, I think you may have one action.
I'll forgo it to land there. I'll actually use the comp point I just got for some focus. And that will be my turn. That was a horrible roll. 12 focus, we'll take it.
Something. Yeah, down to Big Man, who successfully managed to help Carnage. But also, Factor falls out of the sky. You stole his rings that were helping him fly.
Oh.
So he also clatters down to the ground next to Carnage.
Is he okay?
Yeah.
Me
In
or
fact,
Vector?
Factor.
yeah, he's fine. He hits the ground and he seems pissed off, but you can see that he is also kind of landing in the pooling blood of Carnage. From
No.
the two of them seem to be lying dangerously close to each other. So, but he's conscious.
This might be a problem because Rob anybody might be the only person here that doesn't know he's the bad guy.
I mean, you did just see him clearly drawing that symbiote dragon into the world. So
Well, that is definitely not good guy behavior. George.
that'll hit.
Big man, beat his ass. There we go.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
No, you won't get him. What the hell is that thing? Oh god!
Okay, so that would be 10. That would be 10 of those
Do
other
you
things.
smash again on a Marvel, or am I confusing it with a different ability?
There's unrelenting smash
Oh,
that I
okay.
think you keep doing.
Okay, yeah,
but
probably.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm sorry, what?
I thought Smash would let you use it again if you get a Marvel, but it's a different ability.
Very well. Is the math right on that?
And it was how much extra?
It's probably 6 points, so it's 110 technically.
Yeah, but okay. Yeah, what do you do? Man, he's never been hit that hard. Oh, what does it look like as you just you don't knock him out, but You do more damage. You splatter him.
So just as he lands, he'll like roll over and see this tiny blue guy on the ground with red hair, and I'll kind of give like a war cry, and then vanish with his super speed and just appears in his face and hits him and butts him on his nose. I don't know if he can still get nosebleeds, but he does.
Yeah, he does.
And then this little Robert is standing in front of him.
In fact, for a moment, you hit him so hard that you see the symbiote kind of tear away from his face slightly, revealing his eye. But Rob, anybody would have no idea who he is. So the symbiote reforms.
What color is his eye?
Say again.
What color would his eye be?
Oh man, you got it. If I give you an answer now, it's going to be wrong in the comics. So I'm going to just go with the average of brown.
Perfect. Well, that's what I got for this round.
Yeah, you do see there was fear in his eyes, though. I can tell you. As I don't believe there's any other civilians here anymore. So top of the round with Trident, you can see them both. The two symbiote guys that are their symbiotes are trying to put them back together, but the dragon is now charging off into Brooklyn. Trident, that's you.
And whack.
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
wait, who are you attacking? Oh, okay.
It.
I didn't see you.
Rob anybody and Trident teaming up here. What is the? Yeah, you're just stabbing straight down it.
Yeah, I'll I'll be launching and gliding around. Then I'm just stabbing like through his shoulder and pinning him to the ground, into the earth behind him.
As you stab him right through the chest, you put him to the pavement, and he is. You see him fall unconscious. As what you can tell, you've defeated him, but that symbiote blood is all just pooling around your. Is that going to be your turn?
My turn.
And still, we go back to you. Those two are unconscious, but that dragon is still rampaging.
Hmm. Hmm. Yes. We have to deal with that dragon. And let me remember, it's double trouble, right?
Yeah, I think he's already technically been attacked, so it's just one.
One
No,
trouble,
wait.
you said.
Battle boys.
Since his last turn, he was hit. Yes. Wait, no. Trident hit him last time.
Yeah.
No, so he's still up.
Sorry,
I think it's good.
it is still double trouble. I was mixing it up with untouchable position.
Oh well, that's fine. using this.
Damn.
This guy.
Is still with an edge, or is it different?
No, it should be with trouble. But apparently.
Oh yeah, double trouble. True.
Yeah, so it just cancelled out the thingy. Just added a trouble to it, so it should already have rolled the trouble. That's horrible. That is really horrible.
So at this point, the dragon has kind of picked up some speed, and Silco's swinging after it, slashing at it, but it's now leaping from side to side and is just dodging out of the way.
Oh well. I tried.
Can I
Yeah,
ask a
on
quick
the
question,
dragon's
GM
turn.
for the dragon?
Yeah.
It might be a completely random question, but would we know where the Sanctorium is? Did I say it right?
Yeah, you guys have interacted with them. You would know it's on Bleecker Street.
Just in
which is-
generally.
yeah, other side
Okay.
of the bridge from where you guys are. A little bit.
Other side of what?
Other side of the bridge. So you guys are in Brooklyn, and then Bleecker Street is sort of in Midtown Manhattan. or
Okay.
somewhere. But yeah, you do know where it is. As we go to the dragon's turn, he is going to do this all day, and is going to get some health back as he spends 20 points of focus. I think. Yeah, 2 points for every focus, so he gets 40 hit points. That's all he can do with his turn as he keeps moving. At this point, he's escaping into the rest of the city. Actually, he's got 30 spaces of movement, so I'll keep him there on the map, but he is running all the way down the street, and he's like headed south further into downtown. You now see he's like pushing the traffic out of the way, all the cars that had stopped seeing this, the civilians running in every direction. It's not looking good. But Starflare, we go back to you. If you want to also Starflare, you are muted. I don't know if you know that.
Aha!
But
I was muted.
also, you can also make a free vigilance check if you want, because you were right underneath the portal that Slipstream sort of fell through. So you may
Okay.
have seen some of what was on the other side there as well. Otherwise, yeah, you saw Slipstream fall and land on the street next. Okay, yeah, with the 20, you get a glimpse as well of the army of symbiote dragons that is currently approaching Earth and is
Ooh.
very close by.
Oh boy. Okay. Is there? Would I have like a containment unit or something I can put on the Carnage symbiote to keep it trapped from moving, or
That's the kind of thing you would have had to prepare earlier as like a gadget. I don't
yeah.
believe anyone has symbiote containment units at the ready. But I don't know. I mean, you think you would have had something like that? I know we haven't seen Starflare in a while, but they basically just arrived and then had to fight Carnage when they got here. So unless that's
Yeah.
where he went and that's why he wasn't in the last session. I'll say
Yeah.
you
I'm trying.
can
Yeah.
spend a point of karma and you could make a logic check to see if you were smart enough to have prepared that earlier.
That's a good idea. Okay. Was I smart enough? No, I was not smart. Okay, shoot. I'm gonna let everyone know and be like, guys, there's a giant army of symbiote dragons headed to Earth. Oh man. What are we gonna do with these two?
Well,
I guess can I just take factor? We're just gonna the 12th Street has like a jail, right? The neighborhood watch has like a
Yeah, you have holding cell.
yeah. I'm just gonna take factor there. I don't know what to do with Carnage. I guess I could call Shield, but they're like chicken with their head cut off right now. So
just throw him into a
Yeah, so Factor is
volcano.
currently this is going to make this does matter because Carnage is currently pinned to the pavement by the trident.
Mhm.
So like how and he is lying on all of Carnage's blood that he's just been impaled onto. That so what how are you gonna you want to pick him up and move him, but first of all
yeah.
try to are you gonna let him do that? Or are you
Oh,
keeping
that's
him
I totally forgot. That's right. That trident impaled him on the
yeah, he
you know.
looks unconscious and is currently pinned to the ground, but yeah, you could if Trident uh, releases him, which would be a reaction usually, you can you'd be able to pick him up easily.
Okay. Trident, I don't know. Do you want to take him back to the 12th Street and put him in like a containment or like a
Do you
jail
think they,
cell?
do you think they can hold him?
I think so.
Then I'll pull out the trident and and like yeah, take him. I can't keep up with you though. You're a lot faster than I am.
Okay. I'll grab Factor and up and away.
As you pull the Trident free, you will see that some of those red tendrils come out of the wound as well. So I'm going to need a melee check um, from Starflare as you pick him up and you realize that the Carnage symbiotes are like is like attached to him and is holding on.
Ooh, okay.
It's
Oh, it's very good.
Okay. I don't know if that's enough, but
not enough against the Carnage symbiote, but
mm,
there are a few people there that can help you. You're not far off.
I
I
can
think
help.
Trident has just used his reaction to release there, but yeah,
I
anyone
can
else got a reaction?
Rob. Anybody can like try and see them come at you and try to just give you a warning or try to deflect them, so I can help you there.
Yeah, 17 is enough. You
ooh,
pull him off of the Carnage symbiote that was trying to bond with him, and yeah, then movement wise, how far can you actually get with him?
24. He's got a flight of 24.
Do you have Mighty?
No. Oh, are we in combat or out of combat? Because that 24 turns into a crazy number out of combat.
No, no, you're still in combat at this point
Okay.
because yeah, all of these things do matter, but also how much you can lift. That's why I ask if you have Mighty because he is an
Oh,
average. Oh no, actually he's average. You're not trying to pick up uh, Carnage. So yeah,
right.
you can pick him up and
Nice.
slow your movement down. But yeah, where how far can you move to from there? Because then
20, 24 spaces. So wherever 24 spaces towards the 12th Street.
yeah, that would be south from where you are. So
Yep.
does that move you all the way off the map? Because you've already moved a little bit.
Let's see. What is that?
That's
Nope.
27.
20. Yep. So what? 24 is here. So. Oh, no, I did not want to do that.
That's fine. That's 24. Let me move.
You just move factor with you. It's fine.
But-
Yeah, but if we moved a little bit beforehand, then it's
Oh yeah,
not
that's right.
24. It
No,
would
that
be,
was
yeah.
including the other things. I think it was measuring it all together. But
Yeah,
now
it
you
was.
now it's going to be completely out of whack. But we can double.
27 was like here at the very edge, so like 3 steps before. Like,
Mm-hmm.
here would be 24 spaces. 3 steps before the edge.
Yeah, you moved 5 spaces to begin with, so you would have had 19. So it was right. It had worked it out.
Yeah.
Okay, don't move. I'll just move them both.
Okay.
Is that Egyptian thing is still on factor?
Oh yeah. Can we can instead of can we move not move? Can we search his pockets?
Instead of moving him, yes. But
Yeah, because
it's one or the other. Like on this round, you could only do one or the other.
right. No, I'd rather move him, get him away from Carnage, and I can hopefully get the Zodiac key away from.
That's the name.
Yeah. I think that's everything I can do. I'm gonna end
Then
my turn.
it was Carnage's turn. Now, here's the thing. End of Carnage's turn, his healing factor is going to bring him back into the fight. But that only happens at the end of his turn, and he's still pinned by that other. He's going to use a reaction to try and rip that free as Carnage starts. It's like it was about to try and bond with Factor, but then you pulled it away, and now he's trying to get. I don't believe is
On his
enough.
day.
So he's just pulling himself back up and like tearing himself free, but there's not quite enough symbiote to maintain that. Damn it! This was not the plan. As we then go to Factor, what Factor hasn't done is spend any of his sinister plot points.
Evil karma.
So he is going to. Oh yeah. He's got all 6. So oh, yeah. Since you were flying down the road where the dragon is also rampaging, Factor is going to use sinister plot points, and I'm just trying to double check if that is a action or. Used many sinister plot points. Yeah, I don't think you do because some of them are like to use an extra action and stuff, which wouldn't make sense to spend an action so that you can use an action.
True.
No, that sinister plot points is something he's kind of prepared for. So he is going to then, on his turn, he's going to spend 6,
Damn.
fully recover. For 6
Ooh.
points, remove all adverse conditions and regain full health and focus.
Jeez.
As you are carrying him towards the dragon star flare,
Mm.
he is suddenly going to come to life in your hands. And as the dragon is flying below, he's going to try and break free of your grasp.
Mm.
He can't use any portals or anything like that. He's lost the rings, so he's going to still got the Zodiac key, so try and sort of shapeshift out of your grasp as he's trying to jump onto the dragon. The melee
Wow,
fighter.
that it barely makes it. Yeah.
Wait, that makes it?
His
Yeah,
melee is low.
Oh no, wait, I have that doesn't make it. Where is it?
Oh, you have the thing that makes it so your
Evasion.
It doesn't target
Yeah.
your agility.
Yeah.
Oh wait, never mind. Yeah.
It uses their agility against melee. Yeah, no, it's
Yes,
15.
true.
I'm sorry. Delete.
Okay.
He needs a 15, I forgot.
Oh, I misunderstood. I thought shapeshift gave him an edge if he tried to wriggle his way out. But that's not how that works.
Well, if he shifts to something smaller, would make
Yeah,
sense.
that's what he was trying to do. Tell you what, make a melee check yourself, Factor. Starfleet, as you were under the impression that he was unconscious, obviously, as you're carrying him, and then he starts trying to shapeshift to something that can follow this dragon. Okay, yeah, you realize that he's awake, and you kind of grab onto him. He just goes, "I have foreseen this all, you fool. This will not end the way you hope." And we go back to Slipstream as Factor's just come back to consciousness. But luckily for you guys, Carnage didn't bond with him first, so there isn't a Carnage factor running
Thank
around.
God.
But Carnage does seem like he's woken up. So what do you?
Is the Zodiac invisible?
Sorry, say again.
Is the Zodiac key visible? Can I see, like, he's holding it or something?
Not currently, no, because he's been grabbed. So it's probably in his suit pocket where you saw it before.
Okay. I have a very silly and goofy idea. Again,
I will help.
you won't be able to.
Oh.
So I'm going to time out again because I regained some focus previously. I will run towards Factor. And while time is stopped, I will try to grab the key, like search him and grab the key.
yeah, you can attempt that. Give me a vigilance check to see if you can find it on it.
Yeah, make sure. Well,
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you saw the pocket that he was keeping it in before. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you know exactly where it is.
okay, I'm grabbing the key.
Okay, so I'll say because you got an ultimate fantastic on that, you can make another disarming check, but you'll have an edge.
Okay, disarming check. Double the edge. Oh, hit that.
Wow.
I'm on a roll. Oh, wait, that's a 1. Let me try again. 17.
That is enough as you rip the zodiac key away from him.
Okay, I know nothing about magic, but as a I don't know if he's a high school or a college student, one of the two. He probably played video games, and with his speed, he might not be smart, but he can think fast. So, with the rings and the key, because you probably did it thematically, but I did see Factor use the key to enhance the rings. I'm going to run to the, I guess, only certified portal master that I know of, and just dash to the Sanctum Sanctorium. Because maybe Strange can use his knowledge, the rings, and the key, and make a giant portal and just send all the dragons to the edge of the universe. That's my plan.
Okay, so you're taking the artifacts and running straight to
Straight to
Dr.
Strange. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you won't need to make a check for that at this point since you've got all your speed and stuff. You are
Yeah.
leaving the scene.
I would be, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. You have taken his weapons, everything that his minions died to steal. To get the hell out of run off.
Yeah.
We go back to Rob anyway. As Slipstream disappears down the road, and yeah, Carnage is waking up here.
The goop is getting up.
Yeah, Carnage is going to look kind of towards the three of them there and just go, "You idiots have no idea what's coming. I might be your only chance at survival. Unless you intend to kill a god before me." It's reaching at straws. What are you going to do?
Only one. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna give him a club.
Yeah, that is going to hit.
Puts him back down. Gets back up.
Yeah, he sees you. He goes, "Good luck with the void, you little." Yeah, again, that you see the healing factor is probably going to bring him up the next round, but you're just keeping him there.
I can do this all day.
You might have to.
I might. Yes.
Let's call over Devil's Advocate. Maybe he can keep him down.
I have a
Devil's
good
Advocate is
idea.
already burning on it. Like, come on.
He grabs
Someone
the other
bring
card
some
and drags him
gasoline.
with him.
Just bring some
Fire doesn't
gasoline.
work here. Fire does not do anything special to him. It's Venom, not Carnage.
We need a. Needs like a lot of sound equipment or something.
Just you. LN2.
This Carnage is already bonded with the Grendel symbiote, so it is lightning and, well, I suppose you guys wouldn't know, but if Silver.
maybe Pigman will know because we did electrify him. Although I'm not sure if lightning counts as electricity.
Yeah, I'll say you can make a logic check on your turn to figure that out, but some of you may already know. But I guess that takes us to Trident.
I don't know if I can help with the. I don't know if I can help with the battle of the both super speed, but
You can throw it.
If you dash, you'll be able to catch up to them easy.
If you dash, you can ram into him. Although if it counts, yeah. The line looks
then I
straight.
ram. Then I ram into him.
You will take damage.
I'm okay with that.
You would
Holy
take
shit, he's
regular
that-
damage, he would take double, and if you get a fantastic, he takes triple.
Yep.
I'm okay with that. Remedy attack.
It's a melee attack, yeah.
It does use standard action, your movement, and your reaction to ram. But a 13,
Ooh.
that hits.
Let's go.
Triple damage. Factor is not a fighter. He's-
Makes sense.
I'm just gonna quickly.
Wow.
he takes an extra, so that's doubled. You'll take half of that, and he'll take an extra.
28. Don't forget to heal a bit, Trident.
Yeah, so Trident rushes up, and yeah, what do you just rocket boosting up towards him and stabbing?
I'm just right. I'm just you know what's called pike charge. Ah.
And you
Just-
full on impale him. He is spike him through the other side of the holes you made earlier. He is thrashing
this
around and yelling obscenities as he's still pretty sure that his predictions are going to come true, despite how things have gone.
Is he weak to fire?
You could try to pour gasoline on him and then just a lighter.
Good point.
That's my turn. I'm gonna have to find out on my next round.
Oh well.
No, he's not. He's got the same anathema as Carnage. But Silk, we go to you.
Well, time to swing down there and just. Oh. Seems it's time to be vicious against him.
Ooh.
Oh well. Not that much damage, but still. It seems your prediction doesn't cover this. Now speak. Where is the musician?
This is impossible. I was supposed to herald his arrival. Stop me. But he's just losing all hope. Yeah, but he's still up to. As the dragon continues rampaging on down the streets, it is going to start crawling over rooftops, and they're going to give it an agility check. This is going to be to see if you can still see him. Oh,
Damn.
yeah, okay, the dragon's gone. He disappears behind the building, and you can still hear this chaos going on, but you lose sight of the dragon for now. But everyone is focused here on fact. So back to Slipstream, who's holding him. What are you doing?
I guess I'll just take a burst action. I don't know how this looks because he's holding on to him and he's flying. So I don't know if he could kind of just like tase him with energy while he's flying, holding him, and oh wow, okay. And is the helicarrier in New York at the moment? I want to say it is.
Yes.
Okay.
It is above.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take factor there then. That seems like a better. I don't.
Okay. Yeah, so you. I mean, it's much of a muchness from where you are, honestly. It's about the same
Yeah.
distance from the headquarters or from the helicarrier. You know that the helicarrier was compromised previously, but
Oh,
they, as
that's
far as you know, you've got comms with them again, so maybe they fixed it.
okay. Yeah, I think I'll. It would be kind of nice to have factor around to kind of like interrogate him.
Do it.
Damn it. What should I do? You know what? Yeah, let's
Knock him
just
out.
let's. Yeah, yeah. Let's just keep going to the 12th, to the headquarters. Yeah, he's near. He's almost gone.
Yeah, you hear him just complaining bitterly, just going, "No, I saw it all. I saw the dragon. I saw him ripping his head apart. How could this be?" And he seems utterly confused.
Well, there is a giant dragon head behind him.
He's a giant dragon head lying in the middle of the road.
Okay, well that's it. Just keep moving. Just keep moving towards the headquarters. That's my turn.
So, yeah, we'll say you have also left the scene at this point. Slipstream, yeah, the dragon is running into downtown. Slipstream is running to the Sanctum Sanctorum, and Factor and Starflare are now on their way through the city to the
Yep.
Carnage is lying there. Yeah, at the end of his turn, his healing factor brings him back up, not by much this time.
He sounds almost cruel, but then you remember who Carnage is, and you are probably, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. If anyone deserves it.
A shame we
It's
don't have someone that has the rings. Then we could just throw him into like liquid nitrogen or something.
Yeah, you know, the whole dropping someone into a volcano does assume that you've been inside a volcano yourself, because you have to have been there or seen them. But, I mean,
Technically, we have seen one.
yeah, you have now. Some of you. Although that's where this whole problem started.
We funnel
So-
all the dragons into the volcano. They burn and die. Bam.
Also, I forgot he's got combat reflexes, so he's gonna try. He's just trying to break out. This
Fair
that
enough.
freaking lamppost.
Adamantium.
I know. Even that is a fantastic failure. As he's like, he grabs a hold of it and just like he tries to pull it free, but just breaks part of the metal off, and he's like, ah, and he just throws it down to the ground. He's like so pissed off. But as he throws it over and it clatters down to the ground next to the head of that dragon, you see his eyes go wide, and he goes, oh shit, hey little Smurf guy, I think we should get the hell out of here. And you see he's now his like anger is now turning to fear as he starts trying desperately to get off of this thing, like grabbing onto the buildings, trying to pull himself free. But you've already tangled him up here. His whole spine is impaled to the ground. As Factor, as much as this has been his plan, he has foreseen all of these things for so long. He is unable to do anything at this point to break out. I'm pretty sure he can't break out of your grip before we'll give him a check.
You might fall down.
Yeah, that's
very
half
low.
Oh.
If it succeeds.
Yeah, so Factor's just throwing a tantrum, just kicking uselessly as you fly back to the base. And he does not live to, or he doesn't get to see any of his plans coming to fruition. Static, you, at this
If
point, I mean, that's what I meant. Slipstream, you rocket your way across the city and you make it to the sanctum, or you get outside and you can see there's like a gift shop in there, but you know that this is Doctor Strange's house, and what are you gonna do once you arrive?
Yeah, I don't know if
Well,
I'm phasing and just running in. I don't know if magic will stop me here, but we're going to find out now.
Yeah, at some point you'll get through most of the building and then you hit a magical ward, but you're like right outside Doctor Strange's office.
Yeah, I'll trigger
okay.
every alarm I can.
Yeah, Doctor Strange will step out and say, "Oh, it's the young speedster. How can I help you?"
I toss him the key and like shake my hands so the rings fall on the ground and say, tens of thousands of dragon venom are coming to New York. Maybe you can use this to open a giant portal and send them to the other side of the universe. I have to go and grab the vampire guy because the dragon is in town and he needs to kill him to come back. I'm missing something maybe. I'm sorry. We don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, he looks a little bit bewildered at first, but he's well done on. And then he's going to cast a spell to try and use some cosmic awareness to try and figure out what's going on. And yeah, you see a look of fear in Doctor Strange's eyes as well, as he says, "If he couldn't have brought this to me soon enough, let's go." And he's going to open a portal as well. As we see him opening the portal, we will go back to the rest of the.
I just yelled to him,
Yes.
"Do you need me to come with you?"
I'm afraid it doesn't matter where you go. We're all in for it now.
The fucking why
And-
not? I'll follow it.
Yeah. Not really anywhere you can hide from the void, from the abyss itself. But Rob, big man, Carnage is saying, "Listen, I know we've been fighting, but let's get the fuck out of here." As
I pull my as I pull my fist back, I'm like, why?
he points and you see the head of the dragon that's lying there, you start to see it kind of like writhing and wriggling, almost like it's going to throw up. But this decapitated head is just, it's like that dragon shouldn't be alive or anything. But you've seen carnage reforming, and something's happening with the dragon.
I just nod my head, give him one last hit, and then I run.
No, take me.
I'm leaving. Thanks for the tip. Smacks him in the head.
Oh wow.
Just splatters it. Like, reform from that. Yeah, he's going to be unconscious for at least 2 rounds after that hit.
And I'm gonna head north.
As this red mess spreads out over the road, and big man starts to. We go to the top of the round with Trident. This dragon, I should probably give its own turn, but we're going to say it will go on Factor's turn again.
Okay, I'm probably gonna go with try to keep up with starts with an S. His name is Starflare. Make
Okay,
sure we get credit for them.
Yeah, he's probably going to get ahead of you. You do see the dragon is going one way, and Starflare turns off in another direction at some point. Are you sticking with Starflare heading back to base?
If I can't keep up with Starflare, I'll try to get ahead. I'll go off to the dragon. Maybe try to get ahead of it. See if I can get people out of its way, at least.
Okay, yeah. So we'll say Trident starts chasing the dragon through the town, and yeah, you'll be able to catch up to it, but you'll be going into a full-on chase scene with. You leave this particular scene, and then yeah. So we'll get to that. Silk, what are you doing? Are you also chasing after either of them?
Hmm. I'm going for Factor. I didn't trust that guy.
So you follow after Starflare, and I'll ask, can everyone please give me a vigilance check at this point?
Me too. Oh, we're all leaving the scene.
Very nice.
So Silk and Starflare, you will both notice as you're flying back to base, you will see 2 figures swinging towards where you just came from, as you see Spider-Man and Venom making their way over there. They finally got the message about what was going on, and they are making their way in that direction, like a couple blocks away from you. But you can see you kind of pass by them as you are going. Slipstream, however, with fantastic success, as as you are emerging from the portal, you will see another figure approaching, as it seems like everyone is now making their way in this direction. But we'll see someone on the other side of this portal. Actually, they wouldn't be moving yet because this is who Doctor Strange is teleporting you to get some backup. You see Robert Reynolds just as sort of turning around. You seem to be at the top of some large building, and you see the sentry standing there. As Strange says, "Bob, I'm afraid we need your help. This young man can tell you what we've seen." And yeah, Slipstream, what do you do as you see the sentry here? Since everyone's left the map, we won't worry too much about initiative right now.
Do I know who that is?
You can make a logic check if you want to.
Yeah, why not?
While you're making that up, Silk or Starflare, is that going to affect your plans at all? Seeing Spidey and Venom headed that way.
Are they after me specifically, or like Factor, or?
No, it looks like they're headed towards where you just had the battle. They're like swinging their way to where Carnage is.
Oh, okay. Um,
Doesn't
no,
change it.
yeah, I need to put Factor in jail, and hopefully, yeah, the facilities, we can't let him go, because if he sees anything like new or different, then that's to our advantage. So he's taking Factor to jail. Well, not to jail, 12th Street.
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah. Headquarters.
I got a 15.
I think you know who Sentry
Logic.
is.
Yeah, you remember from the news, or maybe just in your own research, where do you think Slipstream may have heard of the Sentry? And out of character, do you know who I'm talking?
Yes. In character, probably the news. I'm not the research kind of guy.
Yeah.
Although I'm not, I didn't see the Thunderbolts movie, just the trailers, but I think I know the general idea of him. The Void is a part of him, like they are intertwined of some sort.
The
Yeah,
Void
but
is
what you see,
yeah. Oh, it's that guy,
yeah,
the Superman. Yeah.
yeah, essentially the Void aspect of it. It's like he's got an evil alter ego, but that's not who you're seeing here. He is wearing the like golden suit, and he sort of lifts off the ground, just cape flowing. He looks like a straight up Superman type, but it seems like Doctor Strange's first idea was to come here and call him. And he says, I'll gather some more allies, but you've known how to fight the Abyss longer than any of us. We need your help. As he he calls to the Sentry for help, and we go. It's a lot. Yeah, Silk and Starflare have made their way back to the base, and is Slipstream going to say anything to say?
Well, I was told to give him the rundown, so I'll say, well, like tens of like fuckload of dragons or venom dragons are coming here. I'm not sure why. Like I know you're true as fuck, but I thought Strange can just create a giant portal, but maybe you know more. I gave him this key and those rings. Maybe they can help. But I'm just fast. That's all I can help with. And I'm fairly drained. I'm being honest. As I have a whole 2 focus left.
Ooh.
Yeah, Strange will just say, "You've done well. I would suggest you gather your strength now. You're going to need it." And he gives a nod to Sentry as he says, "We'll be in touch, but you need to leave now." And he nods and is just going to fly straight through the window of this high-rise apartment and start flying off into the city as Strange starts opening another portal. And he says, "We have allies together. The Lord of the Abyss is here." And we cut back over to who is actually still on the scene. Is Rob anybody?
I think Robin Ebony is still here because he couldn't get further enough away.
I'm mostly here because I don't think my movement worked out. I wanted to be there. I want to be off the map.
Okay, so you're right. Yeah, in
Like,
that case. Me, I guess. No one.
We all split up completely.
Yeah, well, in that case, as we'll revisit what actually happens here next week, but from all of your perspectives, wherever you are, as uh, you are kind of running, you're like putting factor in the cells, and you all start to notice that despite the fact it is the middle of the afternoon, the shadows start to spread across New York as the sky goes dark as night. And as you look up to the sky, the horde of symbiote dragons starts to descend. And where you have left Carnage, uh, the Sentry is flying over that way, but we will. Not any of your characters. It feels weird to. But yeah, you will see the sky going dark as you start to hear Captain America again, just yelling over the comms. Iron Man is panicking. Everyone on the Shield comms is like losing their shit. And yeah, then you hear Eddie Brock's voice coming through, just also in a panic. But you the sky's going dark. There's nothing else I can tell you from without your characters being.
We can say what happens here, but we just in character would know.
Yeah, but that's the thing is in character I had just debate once said something. So what you see now as the uh, the head opens, you actually wouldn't see what's happening in the street. You would just see that from the sky these symbiote dragons start to descend, and then you see the Sentry like flying up to try and fight them, and then you will see something even more terrifying, that in like from above it is not just symbiote dragons, but you see three venomized like symbiote covered celestials that
Oh
are
no.
moving in, and you can just see these gigantic figures like just the feet coming down from space, as it seems like there are symbiote celestials on the way, and the Sentry flies in to fight there. And I think that is where we were going to end tonight's session because I don't want to give everything else away. Sorry, this is the worst
No,
DMing I've ever done. My
it's
bad.
just that's how we made the session go. That is no need to apologize.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make it make sense, and I'm stumbling over myself. But I will. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We see it from Carnage's eyes as he's been splattered, because that was the other thing. We just see the kind of mess on the ground that witnesses this dragon as the head gets ripped open, and we see one figure. Can you all still see the?
Mm-hmm.
Then you
I-
will all see the worst thing that could happen as the head is ripped apart out of its steps. Our favorite.
Oh,
See wielding all black the necro sword covered in this black symbiote ooze with the red emblem on his chest. You see the wings spreading forward as Null opens the jaws of this dragon and steps out into the world and starts flying up into the air. No one there to stop him in this moment as he just lets his armies descend upon the world and he rises into the air like cackling, sort of shouting out into the void that he's here. And as he gives a monologue to no one in particular, Spider-Man and Venom show up to fight him, and then we see the Sentry flying in to fight him as well. But I'm going to actually send the panels from the comics here. This is the reveal I was fucking up. As Sentry flies towards him, he goes through the head of one of those Celestials, seemingly killing it instantly, which obviously this is the power of the Sentry, and flies right into Null, just saying, "Hi, my name's Bob. You can call me the Sentry, and this will all be over." And then it kind of starts pulling him up into space as Null just says, "Oh, there's no need for any of that. My horde has memory of you. You once killed the one called Carnage, and it seems like someone's done it again. So let me reintroduce myself." And he is going to rip his head from his body like it is nothing. As
oh,
Sentry starts going, "No, no, the Void, you'll release him." And he says, "Child, I am Null, Lord of the Abyss, God of the symbiotes. The darkness inside of you, that darkness bows to me. I am the Void." And the entire world goes black. That is where we'll end tonight's.
Wow.
well, okay then.
Holy moly. Wow.
Okay, let's remain calm. The wolf just ended.
And now we switch systems.
Yeah.
616 is go.
In another universe, far, far from the Marvel universe.
A Dragonborn, a Tiefling.
Yeah.
No.
Plays Cyberpunk. These images are too big to send. Next week, we will begin with King in Black.
As we begin the end.
But I will say, you guys made a